Thank you, first of all, for NVIDIA and eBuyer for sponsoring this video. Sponsored!
Oh my god.
Sponsored!
It's alarm.
Now, I know it's kind of crazy that we'd be using Quake 2 to show off the latest and greatest RTX, ray tracing, path tracing, that sort of thing, but that's what NVIDIA have done. They've taken ray tracing and path tracing and put it into Quake. So we thought, as the best example of how much better it is and how much more realistic it can be, we thought we'd play the original Quake 2 that's been ported to Steam.
From 1997.
From 1997.
What a great year.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why they picked this game to put path tracing on, but I guess it's a proof of concept, right?
I think so,
to
yeah.
show that you can. Anyway, we're going to play the original without path tracing on it, without RTX on.
Yeah, I'm interested to see.
And we're going to do it as fast as we can in medium.
Okay.
All right, so this is the first level,
Not
medium.
quite hard. Medium it is.
1997.
What are we trying to do? Get to the first elevator?
Let's get to the first elevator.
Right.
Okay.
Who can do it fastest whilst listing off some important facts? All right.
You
Fucking
enjoy
do
the
it.
cutscene though, because this thing's beautiful.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
3,
Press spacebar.
2, 1.
Space
medium.
bar. Okay.
Right. Okay,
Alright.
now right, get ready to skip this. Ready?
I've skipped it.
Okay, spacebar. Pressed it.
And jump in.
Right, so
Yeah, we're
here, take note of this glass.
Oh, God,
take
it's
note
so-
of that.
So dark.
Oh, it's really dark, isn't it?
I think I've gone. I went through the glass. Did you go through the glass on the
I
right?
didn't go through the glass. I'm going through it now.
You can do that for secret area if you need to.
Yeah, I went to a secret area.
I'm just trying to get to that elevator, guys. I know the map.
I haven't played this in so long. Like literally, I think I probably did play it in '97 or '98.
Yeah.
When I was a wee little boy.
I've never played Quake 2. I'm going to be that guy.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I mean, did you play Doom or anything like that as well?
Yeah, I played Doom. Wolfenstein. Tony Castle Wolfenstein, obviously.
Oh, fucking
Oh,
Christ.
this handgun just takes a few hits to finish him off.
I'm stuck in
son.
this hole. I
Oh.
don't think I'm going to get to the elevator first. So yeah, this is a showcase. Basically, what you're seeing right now is a ported version of the original Quake 2. There's none of the RTX features listed, but we're going to be showing you soon that the NVIDIA team have put RTX into this game. So what does that mean? Well, we'll find out soon. But for now, just enjoy these primitive graphics,
Die!
which is a better resolution than what you would have gotten in 1997. I think we're running at what,
1600 by 1200.
Oh,
Yeah,
or
which is
1200 by 1600 the other
Stark.
way.
Oh, this guy's a
God, this
tanky
isn't
boy.
good.
I'm completely stuck.
Are we racing? Are we passive? Are you killing everyone?
Oh, I'm
I'm
you
killing
just-
everyone. Yeah. I'm
Oh, it's got a minigun.
okay. I'm out. I managed
Oh,
to find
fuck.
Chunky boy, die, chunky boy!
I died. Okay, starting again.
Take note of
died.
the skybox, that sort of thing. The fact that there is a light that is emitted when you fire the particle, that's cool.
Done the first lift.
I'm not sure if that's in the original.
Alright, first lift done.
The light
done the
that
first
follows the bullet,
Time.
I think, is in the game.
Ross is done. He's first.
Oh, you did it. Nice.
Come on.
Congratulations.
I'll keep going, baby.
He's saying there were lights emitted from the...
Don't go back up.
Well, if this is the original, then yeah, I don't see why there wouldn't be lights emitted from the bullets.
It's the old classic 97 games where
Get past him.
the bullets don't really line up with the crosshair.
They do, but only at a certain
It's
range.
a
certain distance.
range, yeah. Oh,
Oh,
because
nice.
your first handguns is horseshit. I mean, I have to admit, I really want to get this next gun. No, they're going to kill me. There's so many of them.
This is only medium,
Don't do
Ross.
it. Ah. Yeah, I
You're
tried
killing
it on-
everything you see, right, Smith?
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, whoa. What the
Okay, I'm about to reach the first elevator. I think I might be coming second here. Second place!
Nice.
Made it.
Well, Hammersmith, were
I
you trying
died
to kill them
right
all?
by the lift. I've almost done it there.
There we go. Right.
Yeah, Smith died.
And then you get like,
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so I think, you know, once Smith reaches it, I think this is a pretty good indication of what Quake 2 used to look like. Obviously, on modern day computers. So
And it's still good fun. Like, I mean, shit. If you
you can see why it was a revolutionary game. And
Yeah, yeah,
its
I mean,
time. You can look up and down and stuff. It's nuts.
I think
Doom
it's the
was only a,
simplicity of it all. Ooh.
yeah.
Done.
Even though
did
the
it.
accuracy is quite hard, it's quite hard.
So really soak it in, audience, what it currently looks like. And we're about to switch over to the RTX reimagining of the Quake 2 experience.
Yes, I got
So
an automatic weapon.
this is using the OpenGL shaders, right?
That's right.
Okay, right. So we're going to switch over.
Let's switch over.
Yeah, okay, let's do it.
Holy shit.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is a lot brighter straight away.
So much more ambient light.
So here's the same glass pane here. You see there is reflection and refraction. Shooting it gets rid of that beautifulness. Yeah, there's path tracing is very interesting. It's the future of gaming for sure. Whether it's the future of Quake 2, who knows?
The lighting is different. I mean, obviously it still looks very retro, but yeah, with all this stuff applied, it's a lot easier to actually see what you're doing
It's impressive.
and a
So
bit more pleasing to the eye. Ooh, Right.
Allow me to give you the spiel.
Give me some spiel.
Because a lot of
Chris
people
Trott.
don't really understand what ray tracing and path tracing is. So path tracing is a form of ray tracing, which is considered the de facto form of ray tracing. So it's a unification of processes. So in current games, for example, you've got different algorithms doing things like global illumination, ambient occlusion. This is why you've got separate settings, like turn them on and off, and that sort of thing. However, path tracing unifies that in an elegant way. So it's literally projecting paths out from the camera, which is your perspective, first person, sending it out, bouncing it off of surfaces like objects. If, for example, it hits a glass pane or a mirror, it then reflects and refracts like it would do in the real world.
Yeah, I will say the reflections in this do look impressive.
And the way that I'm gonna reach the elevator soon, guys.
I'm on it.
Oh,
I actually found a shotgun.
It's actually really easy.
Super shotgun or just regular?
Just a shotgun.
Nice. So yeah, what it does essentially is it dramatically increases the visual realism by using ray tracing. So moving to full path ray tracing takes things a step further. So instead of separate algorithms, like I said, it unifies it all together, like it would in CG films, but it's not been possible to do it in real time until now. And things like the 2080 Ti with the RT cores, which dedicate themselves to ray tracing, allows real-time ray tracing to happen, or path tracing. Tony Tomasi, NVIDIA, has done a video on this. There's a link in the description if you want like a real good detailed breakdown that's spoken better than me.
It's actually super interesting.
It's very interesting. So I'm going to do a very rudimentary reimagining of what he says. If you look...
Do you have a voice for it? A specific voice?
No, it's going to be my voice.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be my voice.
No, that's fair enough. Sorry, just...
So you imagine my perspective of this camera. There are lots and lots of different rays being emitted from this perspective, and it's hitting, say, the wall, the solid wall on the right-hand side. And then what it's doing is it's randomizing the different local light sources. So, for example, that's a light source. There's different lights in the world that are probably hidden. And what it's doing is it's bouncing and then going towards a random light. And then what that is doing is saying, like, is the surface, so that solid surface on the right, is that in light, is that in shadow? It's applying that, and then it's bounced to the direct sunlight, so there's a sun up here, which is emitting, and then that's bouncing off there, and it's also showing indirect lighting as well, so which increases the realism, so you're seeing, like, real-time shadows, that sort of thing. Here, let me change some settings here to make it a little bit more obvious. So I'm going to turn the textures off.
Sorry, son.
And also...
Hunk of meat. Bam. So turning him to hunks of meat.
This is without the textures on. So you've got all these shadows and indirect lighting, direct lighting, all bouncing off using random rays being fired out. And you can actually see all those individual rays because there's a process which blends them all together. This is what it looks like without. So here's all the individual rays being fired out in real time. Each frame and each pixel has all of these different processes going on.
Yeah. I mean, right now I'm in a body of water and it's so bizarre because obviously everything's kind of the textures and stuff are fairly basic, but when in the water it's night and day. It's like looks amazing.
Yeah, it's insane. So if I go right up to this window, you can see a full real-time reflection of what's behind me, and including myself. And obviously on this bit there's refraction going on, proper real-time refraction, no cheats. It's real, which is very cool. And let me turn on the final processing, which is the denoiser, which is a temporal and spatial processing, which allows it to blend all those together, all those little dots, and make a unified image. It's very cool, okay? I find this stuff very interesting.
This is the thing, it's going to make games look so much better. Like, it's pretty awesome. Yeah. And now we all have 2080 Ti's, thanks to NVIDIA and eBay.
Yeah, indeed.
Which allows us to do this test and show you what it's like. It's really cool. So, obviously, there's a trade-off, right? So, the reason that we have this many samples and it's so noisy is because this is the ultimate trade-off of performance. If you want 60 FPS plus, this is how many pixels it can ray trace at a given time, which is why you need the denoiser on.
Yeah, it looks kind of bizarre.
It's like a post-processing to smooth it all out. So it can be a little, smooth in some areas, but I imagine as technology increases and their processes get more refined,
definitely,
there's going to be a point where you have real-time ray tracing without the denoise filter.
Yeah.
However, I can show you what it would look like if I press pause. Because then what it's doing is it's accumulating every single sample and allowing it to process every single step. So imagine this in real time. That's how long it takes to do a full image at 1920 by 1080 to get a full sample here. So you can see how high detailed that reflection is. That's a full reflection and refraction going on there. All the lights bouncing around. You're getting global illumination from light sources locally and the sun, and it's bouncing off each other.
Should we say thumb?
Sun.
Thun.
I think it's very cool. I don't know about you guys, but
Man, I just picked up a shotgun.
feel free to chip in with a fucking.
No, I mean you seem to be just doing so well.
You're doing a good job of explaining.
Me and Ross just get to play the game.
Enjoying the game.
How
and
far
like,
are you guys?
A little way on.
You can also change the time of day, so you can see what lighting is like. So let me flick through some. Sun's about to set. Now we're in nighttime. You can see how the lighting affects that. The global illumination is affected. So again, before, there's a lot of different algorithms in other games which all blend together to kind of form as realistic as possible, whereas this is kind of as true to life as it can be, where it's firing off an image, firing off a ray, and it's properly calculating where the light would be and where it would bounce and how it would affect other objects in the world.
Obviously we showed you the old school ones just to give you a really good comparison of the fact that there is a difference. There is a genuine difference.
I can this demo I can turn OpenGL on and off and RTX on and off, so I can switch to renderer back and forth. So this is back to the old school. And while it is crisper because there is no denoising going on, you're not getting path tracing at all. You're just getting the kind of the cheats. This in particular, this area, you see these lights, they're kind of baked in. They're not really bouncing.
Oh my god!
So indirect lighting.
Sorry.
He's just loving the indirect lighting.
And then, oh my god, indirect lighting!
It's so indirect. Oh.
Now let me turn it on, and there we have it.
And there we have it.
Thanks, Alex Smith. So you can see in here, fully reflecting. Like even back there, you can see the displays being rendered in real time through there. And myself. Ooh. The more I look at it, the more it adjusts the light, the exposure, so I can actually see it, which is pretty sweet. And it's not low resolution either. That's a high resolution. Because it's not doing any cheats to make a reflection happen. Like you can get like a spherical map, that sort of thing, to kind of fake a reflection, which looks okay, but obviously it's not real. And light's not passing through it, and then doing real-time calculations as to what they would affect other parts of the environment with.
Well, yeah, we hope you've enjoyed this. Thanks, Trot, for giving us the lowdown there.
Yeah.
And thanks, Ross, for the noises.
Sorry, I am actually genuinely playing the game as he was doing it. And it is a good
still
blast.
holds up, right?
It's a good blast, yeah. I mean,
It's
so
fun.
if you do have a graphics card that's capable of it, this is actually free to download for the demo.
It's like
first 3 levels.
And if you own Quake II already, obviously you can
just play the whole thing.
Play the whole thing through with RTX on, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, check out the link in the description for more information. Obviously, you can watch that video by Tony Tomasi, really breaking down how the technology works. I found it really fascinating, to be honest. How they've managed to get it working in real time.
It's a crazy amount of work.
It's a ton of work, and obviously, with games that are designed with RTX in mind, they're going to be mind-blowing. This is obviously taking a 1997 game and putting it on it. So imagine this with like 4K resolution and high detailed textures and modeling and animation and physics. Be insane.
It's going to be beautiful.
Looking forward to the future.
Yeah, me too, Trot. Hopefully you'll make it.
And thank you for...
Fingers crossed, Trot.
Hopefully I'll make it. Thanks. Well, I can appreciate it right now, at least. Thanks, NVIDIA and eBay, for allowing us to have a glimpse of it right now.
And yeah, and it means any other games we do will look fucking great. Oh!
Better frame rates, yes. And there's path tracing in Minecraft, so let's get that going.
With that, see what the frames we get for that one.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Indeed. Thank you very much,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.